What's going on? What's going on, man? We doing an early live today, man. I normally do my lives, pretty much at about 9:30, 10 p.m. or whatnot. But we're coming to you guys early today, man. Got a little free time far as, what we could do and everything like that with our time today. As you probably already know, if you keep up with the audio community and what things are coming out and stuff like that, obviously you have probably saw that Reason 13 has dropped today, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today is Reason 13, some of the new features that they have included in this new version, which is Reason 13, of course, or whatnot, and see if they made any improvements from Reason 12. Now, Reason 12 I've been using pretty heavily. I use it in conjunction with Ableton Live 12. I use it as a Reason extension or the Reason rack plugin or whatnot. So that's how I use Reason. But today what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into the DAW. And if you hear puppies in the background, my bad, y'all. I got a little 8 English bulldogs, and they turned up right now. They fighting and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying, we're gonna check out Reason 13 in the DAW and check out some of the new features, because this is different than Reason 12 drop that they did 2 years ago. It was almost there, but it wasn't there just yet. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Prime Tracks? What's good with you, my boy? Yes, sir, man. Hey, man. Reason, man, yeah. Reason, they did some things, and I think they got it right. Their browser window always was some BS, and it was like they needed to make some changes. I was on the beta team for 12. They had a lot of bugs going on. I think they worked it out on this version, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can speak for the Reason Rack plugin. It works very, very wonderful in Ableton Live. But the DAW was just like some things was missing, especially with that sequencer. So hopefully the sequencer is worked out. But if you went to the website, saw some of the videos earlier today, of course, they changed and revamped the browser window. It's actually a pop-out situation, so I'm kind of excited about that. They also have sound tagging as well. Again, excuse the puppies in the background. They fighting. But they have tags, so now you can look for certain sounds when you type in a keyword, regardless if it's an instrument, effects, whatever the case may be. They have this tagging situation, kind of like how Ableton Live 12 is exactly, man. So that's pretty good, man. Or whatnot, because I need some color in my life. Ableton Live, you know what I'm saying, they just had that one stagnant ass color across their DAW, and that shit just get boring after a while or whatnot. So that's what I said, like, if you can make a beat in Ableton Live 12 and be fire, and not having to look at something with color, you're super creative. Stuff like that, man. The sequencer, there's some upgrades in the sequencer, and everything like that. Hey, it's not too much of an upgrade in my opinion, but the edit area, I think they made some changes with that as well. There's a new look to it, nice fresh black look to it. I'm kind of feeling it, to be honest with you. And there's some new sounds and a couple of new, actually, I think it's one or two new, it's one new instrument, and also 4 new effect devices and stuff like that, man. And we'll take a small look at it or whatnot, but we'll just kind of create something here and check out their browser window for sure, the sequencer window, and of course the new look. You're gonna see that, and it's a very streamlined look, man. Their dark mode is actually, I'm feeling this dark mode. So I've been kind of itching to get in there. I thought Reason 12 was gonna do it. It didn't do it for us, a DAW. I made some beats with it, but it was like almost there. But I think this one right here, I think this is the one that's gonna make me jump. Because Ableton Live 12, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm kind of pissed off because I paid for that hoe. And you know what I'm saying, it's been very, very buggy, man. Very, very buggy, man. Very, very buggy. And they're not changing the look of it. They need to have, like, with their plugins, they need to have thumbnails like Reason does, and other DAWs that are utilizing effect plugins, thumbnails, so you can see the effects that you're using. Because just looking at the text, man, that shit is getting old. So Come on, German ingenuity. I need you to get with it. So Ableton Live, I don't know, man. You're on the chopping block. Personas is already out of there, man. I haven't touched Personas in some months. Shout out to UAD Luna. That's my new doll for real. But now we're gonna check out Reason and stuff like that, man. Yeah, bro. Oh, damn. My boy Prime said he ain't used Reason since 5, man. Oof, it's been a minute, bro. Hey, man, before I actually jumped on 12, I don't think I used it since Reason 9. And so that shit, that was about, I want to say, man, that was about a good 8-year gap, man, for real. So don't feel bad, man. You're really not missing a lot. Reason is pretty much the core is still there, man. The core of Reason is still there. The addition of using the VSTs, VST2, VST3 is a plus. The audio recording is still there. There's a couple of things that they added in there, man. So the workflow is it's updated, you know what I'm saying, from the old Reason 5 or the older versions of 9 and below and stuff like that, man. So you're in for a treat if you do try it, man. I recommend it to you, Big Prime. Yes, sir, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up in here and let's go ahead and turn the screen on for you guys. I already have something up here and everything like that. We're gonna go ahead and pause the music and get up in here. All right, so I don't have anything up right now, so we're gonna definitely dive into the browser window. So let me go ahead and switch windows so you guys can see it in full. All right, so basically there's a new layout. If you can see at the top right corner, you got the Reason logo right there. If you press on that, it doesn't do anything. It's just an imprint. I like what they did with these tabs at the top. Super clean, because what they had before, I wasn't really feeling it too much. It just wasn't streamlined. I felt like it could have been moved. They moved it, and that was one of my recommendations. Kind of like moving things around on the GUI or whatnot. So they got some tabs up here at the top. You have devices, and the devices are really streamlined. Excuse me. Really streamlined. The devices are all over to the left. Okay. Now, this is the cool thing about it. Now, if you know, and you're an OG Reason user, I'm talking about propeller head Reason 2.5 all the way up until about like 11, 12 or whatnot. The devices and browsers lived in the same side panel. It's not like that anymore. Only the devices live in that side panel. Browser is a pop-out window now. So you can move your browser up here. You can access all of your sounds. So if you utilize sounds and loops and one-shots and a separate hard drive, it's a pop-out window. Browser. Boom, there it is right there. And you can access all of this stuff right here. You can look at different instrument patches, effect patches, Rex loops, samples, you name it, you can access it. The browser, definitely fire, man. I like the browser. 2 thumbs up on that propeller heads. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. They got sold. It's Reason Plus now. Reason Studios, my bad. 2 thumbs up, Reason Studios. You guys fix that. The browser, I felt like it was a little bit slow. You couldn't move it. And it was just like, it was too clunky. So this pop-out window is definitely because if you're using 2 or 3 monitors or you got a dual monitor setup, you can slide that browser on your other monitor, drag and drop what you need to. And yes, it is a drag and drop function. Or if you click on an audio file, you can import it. So let's say, for instance, I'm gonna go here. I got doggone sound up, but this thing closed, of course. But we're just gonna go here and show you guys. All right. I'm sorry about them damn puppies. They cutting up, man. So I'm just gonna choose something random here, or whatnot. One of these and plenty of folders I have here. So if you click on basically, let's say a sound here. All right, and I'm gonna try to find something like this piano sound, for example. You can have it on autoplay. Of course, you can have your volume. Okay, I can't stop that, y'all. And they way in the back of the house. So my apologies. But if you click on piano though, it'll autoplay. If you enable that, turn it on off to autoplay when you click on the sound. If you get that drift or whatnot. Now, if you like that sound, cool. Right here at the bottom, you can import the sound. You don't have to necessarily set up an audio track and then drag and drop the audio. It'll create that audio track for you without a problem, which is really, really cool, as well, and stuff like that, man. So we're just gonna try to find something here, and I'm gonna go ahead and input it. So yes, I will be making a beat today, on it. Just kind of play around with it or whatnot, man, and just kind of, just have some fun. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and import that right there, whatever that is. Now, my rule of thumb when it comes to, samples and stuff like that, make sure you got the BPM already in your session. So I think this may be the BPM. We don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and type it in there anyway. It's 138 here, and I'm gonna go ahead and import this audio file in here, and you can see here that the audio file is living right here. All right, and let's go ahead and trim that up right here on this part right here. Let's go ahead and hit that back. Right, so it loops pretty good. Now, as I was explaining at the top, you got the device right here. You got the browser, right? So when you go to browser at the top right, excuse me, I'm sorry, the top left corner, hit that tab, pop out browser, close it, pop out browser, close it. So you can do that as many times you want. You feel me? The main part of Reason, since Reason Record, when they introduced the mixer window, is that you have the mixer tab. So you can have the mixer tab, you can have the rack tab, or the sequencer tab, whichever look you want to go for, a triple look, double look, rack only, sequencer, whatever's your preference. There's a tab at the top for that. And then if you're in the rack tab only, and for some reason it just won't let me choose the rack. Okay. But if you're in the rack window, you have a button that says flip rack. So you don't necessarily have to hit tab on your keyboard anymore. If you want to do that because you're old school like myself, you OG Reason user, you can hit that tab button and it works. But you have a button that says flip rack because a lot of people are left click producers, whatnot. I'm just joking, man. But nah, so you have that flip rack at the top, and then you have a help button. I'm quite sure that it's the manual, or some type of redirect. Yeah, it's a redirect to their help website, on their website, Reason Studios or whatnot, man. All right, cool. So that's pretty much on the browser window. Let's bring it back the browser window. So when we're talking about the browser window, and the tagging and everything like that, you can see there's a search field right here. Let's say, for instance, we have, I don't know, this loop, and it's in 138 BPM. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this because I haven't played around with it. I literally just got home from work. I downloaded it, you know what I'm saying, and made sure everything worked. Was on the phone, uploaded a couple of thumbnails on some instruments that I already had that I use a lot, and I haven't really touched the browser. So if I type in 138, let's see here, and we hit enter, but we have to choose something. So you have to choose what you want to search for. All right. Let's see here, and we're gonna go ahead and clear that real quick. I'm gonna choose my hard drive samples folder here. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight it. Left click highlight, and then I'm gonna type in 138. We're gonna see how streamlined this is, and it's not doing what I wanted to do. Okay. So you definitely probably have to tag it. That's what I'm thinking. But if you go to song samples, and let's say you type in hi-hat, and you hit enter, it should pull up something here. And it doesn't. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. It's not doing anything. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is. Gotcha. All right, so apparently, it only works with Reason sounds from the looks of it, or whatnot. When it comes to looking for like samples, MIDI files, Ricks, loops, player patches, effects, instrument patches, and all types. So it really kind of doesn't work like Ableton Live, where it's a full blown browser for as looking up your computer hard drive and everything like that. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, it's not doing that right there. I'm gonna do it one more time because I have it on there. I'm just gonna type in hi-hat and hit enter and then hit my hard drive, and I'm gonna see what's gonna pop up, and it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. So no worries. You can still browse your hard drive, which is not a problem, whatnot, man. So that's basically it right there for as the looking in the browser for some random typing in a random word, and then it's kind of like, okay, is something gonna come up? Yeah, the new look is dope, big dog. I'm loving it, man. That they great in their dark mode they had on version 12. It just, I don't know, it was just funny looking. But this one right here, it looks really, really good on my screen. For sure, for sure. So yeah, man. But yeah, it seems like the only thing you can really look for is, you know what I'm saying, recent refills if you have it. Let's say for instance, you hit hi-hat in here, you're on the recent refill, and it'll pull up some stuff when it comes to hi-hats and samples, player patches. So everything in the Reason ecosystem, you can search via tag or keyword or whatnot. But when it comes to your external hard drive and your sounds, you have to manually look for it. So just keep that in note as far as the browser is concerned or whatnot, man. So let's go ahead and check out the sequencer and everything like that. We're gonna go ahead and close this browser window or whatnot, and if I'm saying whatnot, I apologize, but whatnot, shit. All right, cool. So we have this secret window right here, and it looks like we have an imported audio file, of course, and your stretch type. So it seems like they got the time stretching here. You could do all around, melody, or vocal. So it just depends on the audio file that you have in here. And it also looks like you can go ahead and bounce to a new recording. So looks like bounce to a new recording is their freeze function here in Reason and everything like that. Of course, you could probably change the tempo and everything for as that that audio file, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Yeah, so that's what it is. So the tempo section is pertained to the audio file that you're affecting. So let's just go ahead and hit this and see what happens here. I'm very curious of what's gonna happen here. So, all right, so that's a full bar loop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and times 2 on the tempo, and you can see that it halving up. So it's 2 bars now. Let's go ahead and hit play. So it's going to speed it up a little bit, divide it back, and you bring it back to the original situation. I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. Now, the thing I wish Reason would have did was kind of like how Ableton Live is with their warping engine and everything like that, where if you got this particular audio file, you change the tempo, it'll move and adjust. I'm going to test that. So it's on stretch type all around right now. All right. And I guess you have to enable it because I just hit the button enable. So I'm going to hit play. All right. Now I'm going to bring that tempo down about 130. And I'm going to see if the metronome will line up with that audio here. Okay, so we are having that problem right there. All right, and let me see. It may already be enabled because it just turns enable to disable. So let's do that again. Let's bring it down to 130 and see if that'll work. Oh yeah, so that's what it is. That's dope right there. Okay. All right. So that's what that is right there. I'm fucking with that right there. Excuse me, language. But 138. Let's bring it back and see if it plays with the metronome. Oh, goddamn. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited right now. Yeah, and it's super easy, man. So don't touch the enable button. That's to turn it off. So when it shows disabled, your time stretching is it's turned off. So it's fixed to whatever that tempo is for the audio. I'm plotting right now, man. So you have a freeze button, which is called bounce. You have a time stretching, which sounds pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. And then you can change the tempo on your audio. That's a bit. And then now the most important thing, you know what I'm saying, when you're manipulating audio samples and stuff like that is the transpose on that particular audio. Let's drop that down 3 steps and see what happens. Okay. So you can change it while it's playing. So that's 5 right there. Bet. I like that. I like that. Now, at the bottom, seems like you can reverse the clip. So let's go ahead and reverse the clip. Oh, shit. Time the motherfucker out. I'm digging that. Yeah, we're going to keep it right there. We're going to keep it right there. Now, at the bottom, you do have slice edit, vocal edit, and comp edit. Of course, you know, saying if you do any vocal comping for us recording and everything like that, and stuff like that, you have that ability. I'm just going to hit slice edit and see what happens here. Let's see. All righty. So you in slice edit, like a little sidebar window here. And I'm quite sure you got some edit points right here. And if you want to add one, let's see here. Let's see here. How would you add an edit? I ain't been in Reason in a while, so don't hold me to it. But I'm double clicking in here, and it's not doing anything. So you just take the edits, and I'm assuming you can move things around. And that's not really a transient type of audio, so no worries. But you do have a slice edit window by itself in this side area right here. Vocal edit. Let's see here. Oh, so you got this window that popped up here, and it says the clip will be set to vocal stretch mode. So if you're working with any type of vocals, far as the audio is concerned, and you hit vocal edit, it's going to change the stretch mode. So we don't want to do that. And then you have comp edit, which you can have different comping. I'm not going to talk about comping because I don't know what it does here in Reason. I didn't know what it did in Reason 12, so I'm not going to speak on that. Y'all, it's got plenty of videos out there on YouTube. Go ahead and check that out. But you do have a separate window to work with comping if that's something that you do, and stuff like that. But we're going to keep it right there. So what I remember is that you had to right click on this audio and get to these different functions with the in the sequencer window to make changes to the, you know, the time stretch and the tempo, timing and the transpose and stuff like that. But to have everything on the left side, that's really goddamn dope. You can change the grid if you like. It's on 1/8 right now, but if you want to change it to 1/16, you can. 1/32, whatnot, for as like the everything up here, you know what I'm saying, with the grid and everything like that. But we're gonna keep it on 1/8. Of course, you have your snap to the timeline and your zoom maximize out, and of course you have the follow song situation here. I like to always keep that on everything right there. And then you can choose to basically look at your waveform size and zoom in right here, and bam, there it is. To get back to that window, I'm quite sure you can double click on your audio and you get back to that. Not a problem at all. And you have all your fade functions right here. So pretty much kind of like the same as it was in 12. Transport bar at the bottom remains the same, and the top looks like it's the same. Love the layout though, man. Big 2 thumbs up, Reason Studios. They own it. I ain't gonna lie to you. They own it, because I didn't say this 2 years ago when this came out in version 12. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. They own it, bro. They got my approval on this one for sure. All right. So that's it with that right there. The look, like I said, my boy Prime, he chiming in. He said he loved the look, and the look is very good. I wear glasses. I look at a computer screen all day, every day at my job. I look at a computer screen. Get home, I look at a computer screen, and of course, we always in a phone. So the look, the dark contrast. This is a different type of dark color. The last dark color they had a little hint of blue in it. This for sure is got some dark in it for sure. It's kind of like a gunmetal gray, but dark gunmetal gray, man. I'm feeling it. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and capitalize off of this audio sample here and have some fun or whatnot. Because the next thing that's new is the new synth. So we're gonna check out the new synth once we get there. So we took that sample, pitched it down, reversed the clip. Turn my monitors up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see here. Let's go to the rack window and we're gonna get some drums started. And my dogs, they turned up, man. So another thing I like about the device window over here is it's Fiverr. I ain't gonna lie to you. So if you click on instruments, you get all your instruments. If you click on effects, you get all of your effects. Yes, get all of your effects. VST3, VST2. You get all your effects, one look. You go to utilities, one look. Players, one look. You feel what I'm saying? The thing I'm really liking right now, which is something new that they added in there, is if I want to look for something specific, you just type it in. So I'm looking for speed drum, which is a new drum machine that I've been using in Ableton Live. And it's just a joy to look at an instrument, or if you have like a shitload of fucking plugins like I do, you just scroll down and, ooh, I ain't played with that plugin in a while. Let me go ahead and load that up. That's inspiration. I'm starting to lose my inspiration with Ableton Live 12. Don't get me wrong. I will not stop using that son of a gun, but I'm starting to lose it because everything is text and one solid color. And that's starting to get a little bit boring and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's go ahead and see, man. So we got speed drum right here. I'm going to go ahead and load up some drum samples here and play that real quick. And let's get started. Now, if you're not privy to speed drum, it's a pretty cool drum machine. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You got everything that you need in here, man. You can browse through your external hard drive and look for samples. It has a built-in sample browser. You have distortion on each pad, filtering on each pad, compressor on each pad, transient designing on each pad, humanized function on each pad for your velocity, pitching, time, and panning, velocity adjustment on each pad, send effects, 2 sends to reverbs or delays on each pad, and volume envelope for as attack, hold, delete, decay, and release your ADSR on each pad. And then you have a EQ, 4-band EQ on each pad. We have 16 pads up, but if you want more, well, I don't know. Get more. Yes. You have 32 pads you can load up right there, man. If you're a sampling type of person, oh, it gets better. That's AB group, CD group, total of 64 pads, man. We're going to go back to the 16 format and you can load it up, you know what I'm saying? A bank, B bank, C bank, and D bank, totaling up to 64 pads. So 64 pad drum machine at your leisure. This thing is super powerful and it's a slept on secret weapon, man. So if you're watching this live, fuck around. Apersonic Labs Speed Drum version 2. It's fire, man. But let's go ahead and look for some sounds in here. Just looking for And this thing is super loud too. Let me just add that. Like some drum samplers or virtual drum machine samplers, the sound just sucks. But this thing got a sound engine for sure. All right, and what we're gonna do now? I may have to just, yeah, I'm finna get not on my enable side where it don't sync. So I'm gonna have to do everything on the keys. And my pad instrument is over there. All right. So what I like to do in this particular instrument is just kind of get my basic sounds for drums. Now, you see that it's an 808. This thing has, on each pad, you have a fully functional sampler. All right. So you can sample your edits like whatever you want. So just kind of like have a little fade at the end. Like that. Let's go ahead and record that. All right. So this is another thing too with Reason here is that I really didn't like their quantizing the last time. And give me 1 second here. I'm trying to get my zooming right here. Where we go. There we go. All right, cool. Didn't like their zooming in, their MIDI in here. I felt like they could work with it just a little bit, but that could be me because when you edit on there, everything is to the left. So workflow wise, it's improved. So. All right, we off just a little bit. So what I remember, we could just highlight that, and then you know what I'm saying. I like the quantize at 1/16, but then I throw it off. So I normally do like these steps and not do a full 100%. I may do like 75%. And then hit quantize there. And, you know what I'm saying? It just gives it kind of like a semi-organic feel to it and stuff like that. So, what did I just do? All right. Put it in block mode. Let's go back to song mode. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and add some hi-hats in here. And I've been looking for the perfect drum machine, and I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. This I think this is it right here. I bought another one called Wave Alchemy Triage. I like that one too. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this one, I've been using this one low key for about a good 3 years. Let's go ahead and record. you know what? Let me take that back. Let me go ahead and do what I normally used to do, and that is to add a new note lane. I love note lanes and Reason. Love it, man, because it helps you edit a little bit better when it comes to arrangement. So let's do that. All right, cool. So we got this hi-hat. Now, I told you guys about this drum machine that has all the effects on each pad. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of like dirty this hi-hat up, kind of make it a little bit more bright. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of distortion. So what we're gonna do is just mute these tracks. So we're gonna mute those. Come back here. All right, so we got a little distortion on there. We could do a filter. All right, cool. We don't need to compress. You can see the wave file itself. It's already compressed. No need to transient unless you really want to snap on there. Actually, that sounded pretty goddamn good. Right there. And then if you need to add soft clipping on there, you can. But you don't hear the difference. So no need to have it on there. All right. And then what I'm going to do is just going to EQ right here in this little analyzer. Right here in that little high, super high mid area. This is what I really liked about them version 2 update. It had that high mid, they added this EQ in here. That was a game changer. So now you just take that little harshness off. Take a little bit too much off of there. All right, cool. And see how it's kind of hard. So what we can do now is basically add it right here and just kind of mess with that attack. Just to kind of soften it up. So if you like editing one shots, this is the ultimate editing tool, in my opinion. And then you see how it's soft, but I like that. I can make it a little bit sharper. About right there. Now, this is the catcher right here. And I know this is off the topic about Reason 13, but humanize. See how that's straight? If I click on humanize and then just bring up the velocity about let's see, it goes all the way up to 50%. But if I bring it to like 30%, you hear the different velocity riding up and down. I'm going to scale it back to about 25%. And it's not going to make it sound so tat, 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 tat. It's going to be like tat, 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 tat. You see what I'm saying? Real good for hi-hats or whatnot if you're looking for that feel. But let's go back up. So let's go ahead and play that in there. You can hear like it's not tap, 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 tap. And then you can change pitch. Los, I see you. I got something for you, man. Check this out, man. I know you be telling me about the pitches on the hi-hats and everything, but I'm going to take the pitch up a little bit. It changes pitches a little bit. We got it already kind of distorted and dirty, but you can kind of change the pitch a little bit. And the timing and the pan. So I can hear in my headphones doing that right there. Just to give it a little bit of excitement. And I'm going to get the pitch just a little bit in there. So let's, nah, I don't like that. Let's just keep it like that. So we're just going to hit the pan just slightly going left and right. If you listen in stereo on some headphones. All right, let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's create another note lane. Create another note lane. All right, here we go. And we off just a little bit. So let's go ahead and highlight that. And I could tell you already, like Freddie, that this reason, yeah, they definitely did an overhaul in the MIDI. Yes, sir, I like that right there. Now, so we just did a low shelf cut on that hi-hat. Let's see here. What if I have a reason file? How will it sound? It's if you use core instruments or just the the old school instruments, they're still in this version of Reason. It should sound the same. You shouldn't have any loss. The only question that I can't really answer for you, big dog, is if that old file is gonna open up. It should. Theoretically, it should, because it's a Reason file. And the file extension, I think it's like I forget what they used to call that shit, but the file extension for Reason song files are still the same. I don't think they changed the name of it, so it should still open up. If it does, and you use core instruments like the subtractor and the maelstrom and stuff like that, it should all still come up. The only issue you may run into if you use some type of drums that you imported in and were on another hard drive for us reading and everything, or if you don't have the recent refills, they may not come up. But if you just use like the instruments, it should all come up and stuff like that, man. I haven't tested that, but cause I ain't gonna lie to you, all my Reason beats, I lost all them motherfuckers, man. Back in 2000 and I think 11 and 12, you can ask E-Peasy, man. I lost all my stuff, man. I think that day in 2011 or 12, I cried. And that's when I switched over to Ableton Live. Yeah, it was around that time because I was in between two of them and I lost everything, man. So I had some shit on there too, man. But yeah, to answer your question though, it should, but I 100% don't know and stuff like that. Ooh. Let's just pray it does. Let's just pray it does. Man. Yeah, send it to me. Yeah, you can send it to me. Email it to me. jcsproductions@gmail. Or you can WeTransfer it and use my email. Do that. Use WeTransfer.com and then use my email, which is right here, man. Just use that email right there. I'm gonna leave it open. But use WeTransfer.com. Don't have any open hi-hats in this sucker. I guess we'll use that. We're gonna go ahead and pitch that down. Let's go ahead and pitch it. Now this thing does have a mixer window, so I'm just gonna turn them hi-hats down right there. Now, let me see how this sounds with others. Brought the pitch down a little bit. Let me know when you send that file, Prime. If you home, let me know when you send it. Oh crap. Let me go ahead and get back to this window here. Ah man, Reason, bro, you put me in a damn bind, bro. So I'm in the process of transitioning and moving things around in the studio, just making workflow a little easier. And I go through that because that's just me. Everybody can't do what I do, stuff like that. So I don't like if it's working, it's working. Able to Live has been working for some years now, and I have created some shit in Able to Live. But like I said, I think their I don't know, their design team, I don't know. Maybe they sleep. I don't know. Maybe there's not enough funding. It's got to be a lot of funding. But like I said, it's getting bored to look at it. You know, you put the fire-ass browser in there. You got all the tagging. You can, you know what I'm saying, have your samplers, your motherfucking synthesizers, your drum machines. I mean, everything is categorized just right. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have a thumbnail view. And it's a damn shame that, you know what I'm saying, you got people, third parties, you know what I'm saying, creating Macs for Live devices to create thumbnails. If Able to Live does that, they fucking it up for everybody. They keeping their foot on everybody's necks, but I don't think they value their input. They used to, but I think now they're not valuing input. And I know somebody brought that up and stuff like that to them. If they can get plug-in thumbnails like Studio One, UAD Luna, don't know if Logic does it, Reason right here and stuff like that. They can just get them plug-in thumbnails. I'm good. And I won't even mess with this. But Reason just has this funness to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you. It just has this funness to it. I don't know. All right, so that's that right there. Let me go ahead and add a delay here to this track here real quick. And to get to the delays, so you have tabs down here. You have the pads, so you can edit your pads. Sequencing, if you do inside sequencing mixer, of course. You can slice it if you have a drum loop. So you can load up whole drum loops in here and slice that motherfucker up like y'all. And then you have sends and masters. We're going to go ahead and turn on send one. Keep that on delay. Hit the sync button. Put that on, and then get our timing. So now we got delays. All right, cool. So we got something started here. All right, cool. So we got something started there. Let's see here. I don't know what. Oh, that's the audio right there. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and pull up the new device here that they have in store for you guys. This new synth is called the Polytone Dual Layer Synthesizer. All right. Now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? A synth is a synth to me, but let's see what it's working with. The default patch always let you know if that synth is fire. So let's go ahead and just play something here. We got a fat, nice little old school synth, just judging by the font on the instrument there. It almost giving me Subtractor vibes, to be honest with you. Let's check out some of their highlighted patches they have here. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Reason always made the fucking fire ass goddamn synth patches, man. That's what I miss about it. And to be honest with you, I do not use a single freaking Ableton Live instrument at all. That's crazy. Yeah, so this is kind of like an old school. It's kind of giving me Moog type of sounds. And this is not exciting, to be honest with you. Yeah, this definitely kind of like has a Moog feel to it, or whatnot. I could tell by that. Yeah, I ain't really feeling this. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, man. I don't like that type of synthesis. I'm not a big Moog synth fan. So, okay, cool. Yeah, you send it now. All right, bet. Appreciate you, man. I ain't feeling the synth, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't feeling it. So when you hit the folder, though, your browser window it pops out. I can't fucking talk. It pops out, and you have all the patches right here. Okay. Of course, you have all your categories in that particular patch. Let's say, for instance, you want to go to keys. The keys will be separated. Boom. Here you go. If you watch TikTok, you already know what this sound is. The actual original song is fire, but if you watch TikTok, you know that. So that's the type of sounds that we got here. I don't know if I can use some of these sounds, but I'm gonna challenge myself with this drum pattern. It's just really the synth. It's just not vibing with this drum track that we created here. But let's see what we can find, though, man. Let's see if we can't go wrong with. Let's go back to our category here. You can't go wrong with some synth patches, so let's see what they got. That's tight right there. Let's go down. At this point, we just kind of gonna try out some of these synth patches. Feeling that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Can't go wrong with a synth patch, though. I got you, my guy. I'm gonna go ahead and load it up once I finish this, man. I like that right there. That's pretty different. Yeah, man. See, God damn it. Let me shut up. That's what I miss about Reason right there, man. They fucking instruments. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. That's one thing I can't talk bad about. They instruments are fire. Let's go back to the browser window one more time. So you can see how I'm kind of like hitting the browser, hitting the folder on the instrument, and the browser windows will pop out. I love that. I'm sold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of like sold. I ain't gonna lie to you because I couldn't do this on version 12 for some reason. Let's do that one more time. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and double that up here. Let's copy and paste all of that right there. Man, I am moving. Like the last, I kid you not, I hate to sound like an asswipe, but the last version, man, I wasn't moving this fast. It's something has changed with the workflow, and I'm feeling it. Like, I feel good. Like, I feel like the old Rich, like the C-Note production Rich, the goddamn Big Rich. That was my old alias names. I settled down on the Super Mario, but them Big Rich and C-Note production days, that's when I used to use Reason. That's how I feel right now making this shit right here. This is fire right here. Yeah. And the reason why I'm saying that is because so when you're working with and I didn't made beats and pretty much everything or whatnot, and when you're working with the sequencer helps you go. That's why I like Ableton Live. You can pop 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 pop. All right, cool. Pop 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 pop. You can create the beats like that. With the Reason 12, for some reason the sequencer is just something was glitchy in it. Like it was stutter stop. Like visually it'll stutter stop. You can feel the stutter stop in the sound. This right here, it's smooth. It's smooth. It's smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm moving real good in here, whatnot. All right, cool. Let's go with that right there. Get that sequence. Yeah, I like that sound right there, man. God damn it. Just do this on the fly here real quick. Kitchen on the rebound. Okay, so when I'm recording, stop, undo while the sequencer is playing, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's smooth. So they went back and did some changes, and I can tell they did and overhauled the sequencer for sure. And I'm fucking with this right here for sure, man. Yeah. I'm super happy right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all understand my excitement. Because I always wanted to gravitate back to Reason, but they had to make some changes. And with the VST adding since what it was, Reason 11 or 12? I think it was Reason 12. Since the addition of the VST extension, I've been kind of wanting to get back into it, but something was like, it ain't there yet. It's there. I can be events, and I was an avid Reason user. You can go back on this YouTube channel and go rewind and go all the way back to my videos back to 2011. I used to do video tutorials right here on YouTube in Reason, and it's got that feel again with the VST extensions. Yeah, that's what's up. Because I know they went through, you know what I'm saying, a buyout, and, you know what I'm saying, you lose your staff. So, you know what I'm saying, whatever they did, they got their staffing back, and yeah, man, it's super dope, man. So give me 1 second. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and add a sub, man, and that'll just be good for the demonstration, because I'm gonna live stream back on here again tonight. Shout out to my boy DJ Big Red 81. He want me to work in Mixbus. So I got a beat that I need to mix in Mixbus 10. So we'll come back on it tonight. But you can see here on the over here to the freaking over here to the left. I'm just going through all of my instruments here, and you can just see like the pictures, you know what I'm saying? So this, for example, like that just makes producing 10 times easier, because it's almost like you have a virtual rack of, ooh, I ain't used Core Gadget in a while. Let me go ahead and grab one of their gadgets. You know what I'm saying? You scrolling down, damn, I forgot I had this. Let me use that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I like about it. And they streamlined everything, man. So, man, big shout outs to Reason Studio, man. They did that, bro, for real. I'm like I own them, but I'm proud of them, man. I'm proud of them, man, because they came a long way. Because I was like, yo, they gotta fix some shit, man. But they really did that, man, for real. So I'm moving in here like I was in version goddamn 9, man, for real. I'm proud of them, man. Go ahead, man. Look at them. They just streamline everything when it comes to drag and drop, audio drag and drop, sequencing, sound. The sound engine has improved, and I think that was before version 13. Yeah, I'm proud of them, man. Shout out to man. Shout out to boys and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel comfortable, bro. Making beats in here now. So yeah. All right, we got Sublab up here. If Sublab from Future Audio Workshops, if I'm not mistaken. Look, let me tell you something. If you're looking for sub sounds, this motherfucker is bad. I kid you not, man. The power of these subs that they have in here is fire, bro. I mean, I got on headphones, and these headphones, the driver in the headphones, they rattle. And when I say they rattle, they rattle. Stuff like that, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Wrecker, man. Go make sure you check out GT and Spinner video. That's out right now and stuff like that. All right, let's try that bass with this right here. I know it's not gonna fit, but let's give it a shot. God damn. Shoosh. I can tell they sound engine is 10 times better, because Oh my goodness. That's why I left Reason again, because they sound engine, it was just, it wasn't up there with Able to Live, but they designed team. They rehired some new people, man, because look. Yeah, that part. That motherfucker. God damn, bro. All right, cool. Let's do a side chain in here. Let's try to attempt to do a side chain. Let's say that. Because we're going to try to attempt to do a side chain. All right. Let's connect. Direct out here. And I ain't did this in a long time, boy. I ain't did this shit in a long time. You know what? I'm doing it all wrong. I ain't did side chain in a while. Let's go to the mixer window. Let's attempt to do it, because I ain't did it in a while. There's this one right here. And the key is we need to let's get in here. I ain't did this shit in a while. I forgot. Somebody gonna make fun of me. I already know. It's all good though, bro. I ain't worried about your ass. Let's see here. It should be right here. There we go. I told you, I still remember, motherfucker. Nah, man. I'm kind of glad I remember, but nah, we just ran the parallel out from the drum machine into the sidechain input on Sublab. So when I go ahead and solo the drums, so that when you set your compressor, the drums is basically on the sidechain that sub. I'm sorry, the drums is gonna sidechain the sub and stuff like that. So let's get the timing right. Number one. If you guys can see that, blow that whole mixer up. We're right here underneath the logo. We have a slow attack and a release at about 300 milliseconds. Threshold always to taste. I like to get in there and hit that orange and then back off. Give me that 3-to-1 ratio, and that's my perfect mix. Let's play to that. So it won't mix real well because you already got like an 808 kick that I kind of created, but then, you know what I'm saying, you have this low ass 808, you know what I'm saying? This probably won't work. Probably have to find another one. Let's do that. Yeah, so if we was to loop that part, you can hear it. So this definitely has to be a long tone. So let's mute that. I'm gonna get this bass right. That's the only thing I'm gonna add in this beat. I ain't gonna mess with it too much. So, let's see. So I brought it up an octave. Yeah, I brought it up an octave to make sure I was in pitch. All right, let's bring it back down. Go ahead and record that real quick. And you notice I haven't quantized, because what I learned in Ableton Live, you don't have to quantize all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just really kind of get the notes on timing and stuff like that. And ever since I've been practicing that just works perfectly and stuff like that. So yeah. What I do is eyeball the notes just to make sure that they're at least on the grid. And so far so good. It's off just a little bit, so highlight all the notes, go on your quantize and Ableton Live. I want 10% of quantizing. I choose 10% quantize, and there's a little small shift. If I want to do another 10%, just hit quantize again, boom, there it is. And it should fall into place the way you want. All right, now one other thing I need to fix is that doggone, that side chain. You hear that release? It's not quick enough. You want that pump. And if it's still slow, you can change the compressor to peak mode. But of course, you're gonna get the other artifacts in there, so we just take it off of peak mode. So that's quick enough. Let's go ahead and bring in the other sounds. Cool. And that kind of like, you can add some more stuff in there, but I ain't gonna bore you guys with that. But let's say for instance, so that you can make the beat in block mode, but I'm old school, I make it in song mode. You take that and Control D, everything is still the same from goddamn 8-10 years ago. And this is what I used to do, Control D, and then start chopping. So if I wanted the drums to be like, you know what I'm saying, let's say for instance, I'm gonna mute just the kick. Then I go and delete that. And then if I wanted to bring them hi-hats in there, bring it back right here. Stuff like that, of course. So yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Let's see, one more thing I want to do is just make an adjustment on that kick, because it's screaming, it's too loud. Now, the other thing we was gonna do before I get up out of here, so we kind of got everything created, is the new devices that they have. So we just went over the freaking the instrument polytone. There's this thing called Ripley's space delay, and this is just your regular delay. So what we're gonna do is do this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and just add like a piano sound in here. I'm just gonna use this piano sound by default. Let's go ahead and add that piano in there. So let's just create a loop right here at 13. And I'll just copy and paste all that thing. Yeah, this is that old Reason feel right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, bro. This is where I left off at right here. No cap. Yeah. I'm super excited, man. Like, for real. I wasn't like this 2 years ago when they came out with version 12. So this is dope as hell, bro. I'm fucking elated right now. All right, let's go ahead and record that. All right, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So I'll go ahead and loop that back. Let's bring that back up in the mix. All right, let's tighten that quantize up just a tad bit. So I'm just gonna add like 50%. See how it's not natural? Let me solo that real quick. See how it's kind of like a see what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm gonna do is Control Z that quick. One more time. I'm gonna go ahead and add. No, let me be on the safe side. Let's add 25%. So hit solo. So tighten it up just a tad bit with 25% quantize. Yeah, I like that right there. I'm telling you, this sequencer, they did something to tighten up the timing because it was just off. Unless everybody was making their beats off in Reason. Maybe it was just me. I don't know, but. All right, cool. We're going to keep it right there. We're going to go ahead and bring up that new Riptide delay. Ripley delay. Let's go ahead and bring that up and see how that sounds. So what we're going to do is just basically do show effects here and add that delay as an insert in here. Because it should have a dry wet mix knob. And if it doesn't, shame on them. It does. Cool deal. All right, so let's play with the default patch and see what kind of craziness they got. So Let's turn up the dry wet mix knob. Let's change the timing. I like the graphics. Ooh, I like that time right there. Oh, I'm fucking with this one. Oh, that's different. Now let's take that off. Let's add some distortion to that delay. Oh my goodness. If you are engineering head like myself, like this reason is, ooh, that's what I miss about it. See, it's just like it's almost like creating you another sound. That's just a fucking delay. Oh my goodness. Man. And then they got a built-in ducker, so you can get the actual original sound before you actually hear the delay. Man, stop playing with me, man. Google and move, boy. Ooh-wee. Let's turn that one sound that we had in there before. Hell yeah, I like that shit. Fucking right. All right, cool. So that's the delay. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, man. Y'all go do your own research. The last thing that they added in here was reason tools. So you got a sidechain tool, which I should have used, but they got a sidechain tool about ducking signals, of course. You got a gain tool and a stereo tool. So check this out. We're gonna do something with that piano right quick. Let's go to the utilities. I'm quite sure that's where it's at. So the gain tool is there. So let's go ahead and add that to underneath the piano. All right, and you can see that there. Let's go ahead and get a better view of that. All right, so that's the gain tool right here. So you can turn up the gain, of course, without actually touching the fader in your mixer window. So if that sound is too small, you just turn up the gain. That's gain staging. If it's too loud, you turn it down, and you don't have to mess with your mixer window and mess up your mix. You know what I'm saying? So to actually look at something like this and not look at a fucking box at the bottom on Ableton Live, it's kind of got me excited a little bit, man. The other thing that they have is width. All right, so you can go ahead and widen that if you want, or you can make it mono, so to speak, or whatnot. And you got panning. So you wouldn't use this as a replacer for your mixer window capabilities, but you do have some instruments, VST instruments, and for some reason when they made the VST instrument, you have more sound on the left than you do the right, and so this will be a good tool to do some panning and some widening, and do some gain staging as well. So some instruments are hot as hell, so I should have used this on that damn speed drum, because that speed drum is hot. Same thing with Subloud XL. It's a hot signal coming out. But that is the gain tool right there. We're gonna go ahead and cut that, not cut the fucking instrument. So let's hit the undo. And let's see, let's cut the selected device without cutting the NXT. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's go to effects and let's see if we can find reason tool. I'm just gonna type in reason tool if I can find it, to be honest with you. I don't see it in there. It should be a utility tool, but I guess judging from oh, it's it's called stereo. I'm sorry, y'all. It's called stereo. Let's take it off of there. There it is. All right, cool. It is under Reason Studios. Okay. All right, cool. So I hope this is better than the M-Class stereo imager, because I used to hate the goddamn stereo imager from the M-Class. It sucked. So let's see if this works a little bit. And instantaneously, I can hear the difference. You got a low bypass button, so you got a crossover point. So if you want to have a stereo widening frequency, everything above, let's say 175 hertz, and then everything under 175 hertz will stay the same. You have that that crossover, which is what they call a low bypass. And then how much, like a frequency adjustment. Which I'm not understanding what it's doing. And it got a button that put this whole bad boy in mono. So that's mono right there. I'm fucking with that right there. That's hot right there. Yes, sir. And we did it again. So let's just hit delete. Shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. Let's hit delete. No. Let's delete right here. All right, cool. This window keeps popping up at my bottom window right there. All right, and the last thing is the side chain. So I'm kind of interested in what the side chain tool is, because that's got me wondering. Oh, so it does the side chain for you. All you have to do is just basically put it on there. So this is good if you got like a synth sound. Let's play with that. Let's do that. Let's get a synth sound real quick. Something that screams. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to keep that right there where we at. All right, let's get like a loud ass synth. One of these Reason instrument synths in here. I think I know which one I'm gonna go to, because this motherfucker is loud as fudge. Like, for real. It's loud. Where that thing at? Here it is. Nah. Let's get the Europia. Or whatnot. I'm thinking about an extension that I have. All right, so we got something like that. And let's choose. Man, I'm loving this browser. Man, let me tell you something, bro. This is good. This is real good. This is really, really good, man, because I'm loving the browser patch. Because think about it. If this was stuck over here to the left, right? This whole browser window, you're making beats, right? When you look to the left, your head is to the left, and you're monitoring your beat on your speakers, and you're listening more to the left speaker than you are the right, or vice versa, however your hearing is, whatnot. So it's always here. So this pop-out window being right here in the middle keeps your centered referencing of your monitors, you know what I'm saying, in the center. See what I'm saying? It's the little things. It's the little things. When you're a software developer, it's the little things. You have to pay attention to everything or whatnot. If we could just get Ableton Live, because that's what Ableton Live does. Everything lives to the left. So I'm constantly having to do this right here. So I have a curved monitor, so I can actually just move my eyeball and I'm there. But if you got a flat monitor, I've been there before. Boom. Now when you're looking for things, it kind of alters what you're listening to. It does make a difference. God damn it. I'm just saying, bro. I'm different, you know what I'm saying? But that's the kind of things I look for right there. All right, let's just choose a wild ass lead patch. That's not loud enough. I need something that's gonna scream. Something like that. There you go. All right, cool. Let's just throw some bullshit together because we're gonna just test the sidechain tool here. All right, let's go ahead and get that sidechain tool in here and see what the hell that does on your thing. I know what it is, but most people may not know what that does. So, but it's basically kind of like a LFO tool at the end of the day. They just call it a sidechain tool. So I wouldn't recommend utilizing this particular plugin on your 808s unless you're specifically trying to get a sidechain pumping effect. Just use the old school method of sidechaining, taking your kick drum and then sidechaining that to your 808. This is a little different. This is a different type of sidechain. So what it does is it uses LFO method to do the sidechaining. So you can come in here and play around with this this little situation here. So you can play around with that release. You can hear how tight it is. You can make it smooth. And you hear the timing of the sidechain. Now you hear the faster time. The whoop, 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 whoop. See what I'm saying? Endless. I like that too. So that's what they call auto pump. Okay. You can also trigger the sidechain and you can just switch it. And so you can have a trigger, set that up however you want to. But auto pump, too easy, man. Just go in there, change the rate, change the shape, and the ducking amount. So you don't get it right now because the ducking amount is down. You got a totally different sound, man. Let's see how it sounds in the mix. 7, 8. Let's bring it down to an 8th. That's cool. I could fuck with that. So that's what I did, just off the regular, you know what I'm saying, default patch. But if you want to go in here and try different things, by all means, experiment, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole fun. In my bad, I ain't even watching the comments, man. What's Los the King, Record TV, man, what's good, bro? So you just go in there and just try like on beat, for example. This is the audio. That's an audio trigger. So I chose the wrong patch. We just need something that's not triggering patch. See what I'm saying? Just a different shape. See what I'm saying? So that's the sidechain tool. You got new sounds in here and whatnot, but that's, you know, saying some of the new stuff that they have in Reason 13 on this version right here. 4 new devices, 1 new instrument, and I ain't gonna use that synth sound in there. I'm just gonna keep that piano sound in there or whatnot. And the new sequencer, of course, some additive stuff in the sequencer. I think I'm coming back home, man. I think I'm coming back home, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Whatnot, man. I think I'm coming back home. Yeah, I think I'm coming back home, man. I like the you know what I'm saying? It's just the integration. Shout out to Reason Studios, version 13, man. They did a really good job. Streamline, workflow, everything. They tightened it up. I felt they was gonna do that in 12. Whoever bought them out about 2-3 years ago. They doing a great job. Keep doing the good work and stuff like that. Hot damn. All right, let's get in here. I'm gonna save this beat right here because this motherfucker fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? This right here is gonna be my free beat giveaway for June. So whoever's listening, you know what I'm saying, one way you can get that beat is you sign your ass up to the goddamn newsletter. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that easy, you feel me? So if you want you know what I'm saying, to get on that get this free beat, man, go ahead and scan that QR code right there, man. You get a beat. It's a beat giveaway that I do with my newsletter. So go ahead, scan that QR code and everything like that. I'm gonna check that here in the next couple of days. I'm just gonna use this beat as a free giveaway and stuff like that. You have access now. You know what I'm saying? You scan that, I get your information, you get the link, you good to go. Everything's gonna be in there, what you need now. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just gonna be like I'm handing it to your partner, but if you know music business, everything is gonna be in there that you need and stuff like that. All you gotta do is scan that QR code. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and save this right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer this question from a player partner, Prime, and he had this question. I'm gonna leave it up because this may help someone that watched the live stream later on down the road. What if you have an old Reason file? How it'll sound in Reason 13, but if more importantly, I'm gonna add to that question, will it open up? So we're gonna go ahead and open up what he sent to me. So I'll be multitasking here and downloading that to the desktop here pretty soon. Let me go ahead and just log into WeTransfer really quick. Or whatnot. But yeah. This yeah, I'm really feeling this, man. Let's go ahead and download that really quick for you guys. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Give me 1 hot second. Let me just put his name on there. And it's raining like cats and dogs out here. We dealing with some tropical stuff down here in Houston. All right, let me go ahead and save this real quick. I am going to song self-contained everything in here. This is how I remember how to do that shit. Oh, okay. No samples in here. All right, bet. And then we're gonna save as. Help me out, Los. Help me out, big dog. I forgot. If you still watching. Nah, man. We're just gonna save this on the desktop here with all my other beats here, and we're just gonna call that 13 beat salute giveaway. Just give it the name or whatnot. All right, save that. And we didn't add any drums in here because, and I got to do one more thing. So this drum machine, for some reason, you have to save the kit. So whatever this kit is, right, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. So this kit right here, okay, cool. Said he just has the recent instruments going. All right, bet. And he muted the drums and samples. All right, bet up. All right, so with this kit right here, so the way Speed Drum works, just to add this in here real quick, if you, for instance, your hard drive letter changes because you hooked the hard drive up to another computer or in another USB hub or another slot, and Windows has this badass habit of switching fucking disk letters, which drives me fucking crazy because that messes up contact libraries. You're kind of like what Reason does with this instrument, and it's remembering that disk drive letter and not the actual location on the disk drive. Dumb as fuck. But in this particular instrument, you have to save this kit. So whatever this kit is, that kit right there, you have to save that. So what we're gonna do is save the drum kit as, and normally you have these little blue boxes. Make sure those are illuminated blue because you're going to include the samples that are in this drum kit and the kit information. for us, like the name and all the information that's going on with it. You can add your own custom thumbnail with some descriptions and everything like that, if you want to. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep everything standard. Hit save. You're gonna go ahead and name it. So I'm gonna call this one. Let me see here. Somebody in the comments said too hard, so I'm just gonna call it too hard. Okay. So when I hit save, it's gonna save it as a special file, speed kit. That's the file extension that goes with this drum kit. Boom, there it is. So now, whenever I pull this up, you know what I'm saying, I know what to look for. And I try to keep it, you know what I'm saying, with the same name as the beat. That's what helped me out. So I'll call it that, but then I'm gonna show you the different way. Save drum kit as, hit save, and then I'm gonna name it for the beat. So it's 13 beat salute. And now if for some reason my disk letter change on my hard drive, I could just load this up and I'm good to go. All the information that I made changes in or whatnot, everything will load up perfectly. It's just one added step. But that comes with drum samplers. Keep it 100% honest with you. It comes with drum samplers. Other than that, it's fire, man. I don't even need to touch redrum, Kong. I hate Kong. They need to do something with Kong. Redesign that motherfucker or something like that. Mimic Sampler, Reason Studios, please listen to me. Mimic Sampler needs to adjust with the tempo, okay? It needs to adjust with the tempo. If you can have Mimic Sampler adjust with the tempo, I'm telling you, that's going to be a badass sampler. And that's going to be in competition with Serato Sample. But as of right now, it's too much work. It's fire, but gotta fix that. Okay, I got another video I'm gonna do that I've been utilizing lately. That's not Serato Sample. Stay tuned to that and whatnot. So yeah, we got everything saved right now. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of close. Actually, I'm gonna keep this open. Okay, let me hit save and optimize, and song. Make sure I ain't got nothing else. All right, cool. We're gonna save that. Now I'm gonna open up my boy Prime Tracks file here and see if this bad boy, what it's gonna tell us. I want y'all to see what's gonna happen or whatnot. So let's go ahead and zip that up real quick. Let me bring this up on the big one though, because I'm blind. All right, here we go. Show my options. All right, let's create a folder. All righty, and let's find that folder. Here it is. All right, here we go. All right, so okay, so this is different. All right, if you can see this, it says Reason Legacy song file. Okay. I remember this title too. All right. Let's go ahead and double click on it and see what happens. I'm gonna minimize this window so oh crap. Oh hell. Y'all give me 1 second. Maximize. All right, there we go. I'm gonna drag this up here real quick. All right, so we got it right here. Y'all see the session. Most of the time, you don't have this thing in Reason unless they change something. Okay, we can just close this session out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and double click on that. Let's see what happens here. If it's gonna open up Reason. All right, we got a little hourglass here. And I'm hitting open. Oh, y'all can't see the splash screen, but we got a splash screen. We got a splash screen. All right. Okay. Okay, it's loading there, Prime. And voila. There it is. So to answer your question, it can open up. Damn. It can open up old files. Reason 5. This is a Reason 5 file. And it's showing right here the missing sounds, which he had looked like he had some one shots and looked like we had a sample on the NNXT and one shots on the red drum. Other than that, not bad at all. Okay, so you can open up legacy files. That's a good thing. And you can scroll down. You can see he got Reason refills that I have. Okay. And by the way, Prime, those Reason refills I used way back then, I still have them. That was one thing I held on to, like gold, boy, like for real, man. So, boy. Man, speaking of Reason refills, while we were talking about Reason refills and all that other good stuff, man, if you're gonna get back into Reason, check out this website, man. And we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But this company right here, I've been trying to look for, like, man, they need a Reason refill for hip hop. Check out this website right here, man. This is called DNA Lab software. They have some of the best hip hop sounds, rap sounds, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They have full blown Reason rack extensions that is fire. I'm telling you, I have bought every fucking Reason rack extension. Every refill. This is some of the Reason refills that they have, like Mimic Dimensions. They always run in sales, and when they do run a sale, it's always a 60 or 80% sale. Take advantage of it. Get on their email newsletter and get the sales. Don't buy it outright. So Oasis, for example, Oasis Hybrid Workstation is a Reason refill, nothing but a combinator, but it's $40 right now. When they run that 60 to 80% sale, you can get this motherfucker for like $10 or $5 or $6. And I done bought pretty much everything. So everything that you seeing that is a combinator or Reason refill, I got it because it's that good. Really, really good shit right here, man. Some of their patches for some of the instruments like Mimic and got doggone Europia, I think, whatever that is, Apocalypse is a real good drum module. You have some stuff in there for freaking it's another one, Parsec. There you go. Some patches in there for Parsec. Everything that they have is fucking good. Even their drum sounds is good. I'm telling you, whoever come across this live stream, that them bullshit ass refills out there, I done been there. I done searched high and low when I came across DNA Sound Labs. They used to be active on YouTube, but they're not active anymore. But I'm telling you, if you want to spend $200 on Reason for extra external sounds, spend it on this website. Sign up for the email newsletter. They send out emails when they go on sale and stuff like that. And one day I bought $80 worth of shit, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was good. But check them out, DNALabsSoftware.com. Let me go back to the homepage so you can see the Google it and see it and everything like that. Okay, just remember it's a kind of like a play button pointed to the right, triangle, DNA Labs. Just type Google DNA Labs software Reason refill. Is gonna navigate you here. I kid you not, good shit, man. Get back to the sounds of my boy Prime Tracks, man. Shout out to Prime Tracks, man. Prime Tracks has worked with the likes of Papoose. So if you know Papoose, he's worked with Papoose and other great artists out there, including my boy Record that's on here. He's worked with Pug. He's worked with a lot of great people, man, and stuff like that. Oh, you got the refills for me? Man, I ain't even know that, bro. Whatnot, man. But shout out to my boy Prime Tracks, man. You know what I'm saying? OG in the game. Learned a lot from him and stuff like that. And he introduced me to my boy Los and stuff like that. So it's a tight-knit group on this live stream right now. I'm going to go ahead and hit play, man, and refamiliarize myself with this. Recognize the title, but I probably don't remember. So let's hit play. Oh, I remember this. Oh, that's the intro? Oh, damn. Okay. I remember this. Oh yeah. So that guitar, we could definitely switch out the guitars on here. Keep that in there. Keep that in there for sure. It just really need to be revamped, man. Like some fresh sounds in here. Drums, of course. And that guitar, which is it's cool, but we'll run it through the multi-effect pedaler over there. But that guitar, definitely put some funk on that and have a more realistic. What's it? Oh, it's have a sample in here. Oh, that's the sample that's missing. Show your ride. Show your ride. Damn. You know what? Prime. Does it still pull up? Does it still pull up on your end, or you missing the sound too? Because if it is, if you still can pull it up, like it ain't nothing, you may have to go and when you save it, before you save it, when you open it up again, if it does pull up, do song self-contained settings, and that'll pop up, and you should be able to save the sounds in the session. It almost like it'll contain all the audio in the thing, and I can pull it up on my end. But it's good to hear this shit again, bro, because look, I remember doing this too. God damn, that was a long time ago too, bro. That was up. So yeah, man, we knocked out two birds in one stone, man. So we answered a lot of questions. So yeah, you can definitely open up older sessions and stuff like that in here. For sure, man. I hate to be cutting it off, but I probably won't make that because I forgot I told these kids I was gonna take them out to eat and stuff like that. So, but nevertheless though, man, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save that right, y'all. Save whatever we can in here, and then we're just gonna hit save, and it's gonna make me not it's not gonna make me y'all give me 1 second, let me see here. Let me see here. I'm trying to see something. If I save it in the same folder, would it overwrite? And it won't, because it's gonna add a new file extension to it. Bet up, man. So that's what it is, man. You can open up your old stuff. Lucky and good luck to you if you do have the audio. If you do have the audio, great song, self-contained that motherfucker. And then you can go ahead and you know what I'm saying, play some background music there. All right, you can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, save it underneath a new recent file, because the old recent file won't work, and stuff like that, and you're good to go, man. So we're gonna revamp this. We're gonna do another live stream on this here pretty soon, and stuff like that, whenever time permits on my end or whatnot. We're gonna redo this whole thing, mix it, redo them guitars. If Prime can find those samples, if he still have them, oh, it's on and popping. Yeah. Oh, he said he still. Oh yeah. Well, we might have to talk. Yeah, if you need any help, man. But like I said, bro, just really hit file, go to song self-contained settings, check off everything, especially the actual audio that you have on the red drum and the NNXT. Make sure pretty much everything goddamn check. Stuff like that. Check all. Just hit check all. You feel me? Once you hit check all, hit okay, and it'll save those it'll save the audio inside that recent file and stuff like that, man. send it back to me. I'll open up on my end. We get it popping here on the live stream and stuff like that, man. Appreciate everyone kind of tuning in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Peepin game out on Reason 13 and everything like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me just keep it 100% real with you. I may be switching. Because after what I made earlier today, like, that's that old Rich, like, working in Reason. I ain't felt like that working in Reason since over 10 years. Like, that was that old feeling and stuff like that. God damn it, boy. I'm excited, man. And this is exactly what I needed too, man. Like, because I was really getting bummed out on making beats and able to live and stuff. I was just getting really bored, man. Like, you really think about it. You go back to my streams, man. Like, the only color you get is from the plugins. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a standard color. You have your LED meters. You got your wave files, the colors of the tracks. And that's basically it. There's really nothing inspiration when you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And just as much as a GUI is important to any software, a DAW GUI would definitely help with workflow, help you stay inspirational. And I think Ableton Live is slipping off that slippery slope, man, because they've been riding that motherfucker for a very long time. And I think a lot of people are starting to get tired of the bullshit. So Ableton Live, get it together. Reason Studios, man, congratulations, man. I think this is probably the best version in a very, very long time and stuff like that, man. Keep up the good work, man. Whatever you're doing, don't let up on it or whatnot, man. I know somebody gonna come across this video because I hashtag it. So, and it's the first day it came out. So, Reason Studios, keep doing what you're doing, because this works, like, for real. The sequencer is smooth selling. I'm on a Windows laptop. I mean, it works like it worked in Reason 5, Reason 6. And all them other previous Reasons and stuff like that, man. Can't say no more, nothing less, man. They cleaned up a lot of good things, man, and stuff like that. So, hey, man, if you need Reason refills, man, you know what I'm saying, hit me up, you know what I'm saying, shoot me a email, and we can work something out, man, because I got refills for days. I collecting them all and stuff like that, man. So, hit the email if you're interested in some refills or whatnot. The DNA Sound Labs, though, or excuse me, the DNA Labs software. Now you on your own. I ain't helping you out with that, but I got some old ones like this one right here that Prime Track said right here. Like, you can't even find these holes no more. Like, I even look for it just for shits and giggles. You can still find them, but they very hard to find. I don't even think they're carrying them anymore. But Sonic Reality, man, this is one of them old school ones right here, man. Miroslav as well and stuff like that. Triple guitars. I still got all of these, but they're really hard to find. So if you want the Reason refills, we can work something out, man. Hit me up, stuff like that on the email. Shout out to my boy Prime for hopping on and staying with me, man. Shout out to you, big homie. Let's see here. Los the King, if you still rocking with you. Shout out to you, man. Record TV. Shout out to you and shit like that. And anybody else that's watching, you know what I'm saying, appreciate for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in, checking out the live stream recap, whatnot. We're gonna get busy here. My little puppies, they should be gone by the end of June. We're gonna get back on the ball and stuff like that, man, or whatnot. I think later on, if we got time, I come back in time enough or whatnot, I'm gonna sit one of the little suckers down. Y'all can see them. I may do that. I did a live stream and whatnot, but they like to piss the shit. But one of them gonna fall asleep. But anyway, though, man, if I have time today, I'm gonna go back and live stream today while I have time to do so, because I got the house to myself. And I'm gonna work on that beat in Mixbus 10. I really do need to, you know what I'm saying, get that for one of my subscribers, and show him love, because that's what he requested. Any other requests, again, you know what I'm saying, you know, the email, I just gave it to you guys and stuff like that. And always, man, appreciate everyone tuning in. If you like this video and you thought it was helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, and always stay up to date and hit the subscribe, man. You have to subscribe to some things and whatnot, man. Speaking of that, man, go ahead and check out my beat tape. Sound Clarity, it is out right now. And if you want to stay up and up and get the latest on the greatest and the information that I come across, I share that to my people. If you subscribe to my email newsletter, feel free to scan that QR code right there, man. if it's worthwhile for someone to understand, that's the only way you're gonna get it, man. So I done put out a lot of free game, a lot of data, a lot of tips to help you out with your mixing, recording, or anything like that. And we got a course coming soon, man. I'm working, starting in July. I'm gonna be working on a e-course and stuff like that. I'm starting to venture out into some new things as well and stuff like that, man. You can check out all of my music that I have worked on in the past. I got about damn near, over 100 recorded material out there on DSPs, man. So scan that QR code, man. Check out all my work, you know what I'm saying? Is out there. I got some collaborations on those tracks as well with the people that has been in this live chat, such as Prime Tracks, Los, and Rucka and stuff like that. So make sure you go ahead and scan that QR code and check out that music as well, man. And last but not least, man, let me see if I can pull it up, bro, because we got some stuff we need to talk about and show you guys here. So yeah, man, this is my link tree and stuff. You can go ahead and scan that QR code right here at the top left corner. You can get to my top left corner and you can get to my link tree right here. You can go ahead and sign up for my audio 101 e-course. Start dropping those in August if just my schedule works with me. If you need any consultation for us, help with mixing beats, you need coaching, mentoring, whatever the case may be when it comes to audio engineering and music production, click on that tab right there. Beat tape right there. Pimpin' record song produced by Los and myself as well. That's record Pimpin'. My R&B artist that I work with, you know what I'm saying? He got a link right there. My YouTube channel right there. Let's see here. Goddamn, Rekka also got a video. I ain't put it up there, but make sure you go on YouTube and check out G10 Spinner. G10 space Spinner, Spinna. Make sure you go ahead and check out that video. Run the streams up on there, but check out the goddamn link tree, man. You know what I'm saying? Scan the QR code. I gotta update those links to add 2 more things to that or whatnot, but you know what I'm saying? Scan the QR code again. You know what I'm saying? Sign up for my email newsletter right there, and you will be good to go, man. This has been your boy Super Mario, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Goddamn, I lost my goddamn camera. There we go, and let's turn that off, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Again, you know what I'm saying? Scan that QR code, top and bottom. You know what I'm saying? Good information and stuff like that. Light is blinding me because it's getting a little dark outside, but you know what I'm saying? Stay creative out there. Keep doing your fucking thing or whatnot. Subscribe. Like the channel. We out of here, man.